Prime Minister, let's start on an issue that has dominated this country this year. The proposed reforms, at least in their original form, were unpopular domestically, but also internationally. I mean, you've taken a real hit for these. If you look at the shekel, I was looking this morning, shekel's down more than 5.5% against the US dollar since you won the election back in November. Investment in the tech sector, one of the prides of Israel, is down 70% Q1 this year compared to last year. Moody's have downgraded your rating from positive to stable. They say it reflects a deterioration of Israel's governance. Fitch have warned that your A+ rating is at risk. Your personal polls have collapsed.
No, they haven't.
Well, the Paso finance minister, a senior figure in your government, said that Hawara should be wiped out. He described the Palestinian people as an invention, and he's been recorded as saying he's a fascist homophobe. One of the politicians in your party recently said there are parents who encourage their children to be LGBTQ+. They give a boy a doll because it seems to them he should be gay. It's a homophobic statement. Again, appointed a new advisor this week who has tweeted in the past that Joe Biden is unfit for office and he is slowly but surely ruining America. Point is that these individuals, whether they said this in the past or recently, they are all part of your government in some form, as ministers or as advisors. And this is how the world and world governments views your government. And when your finance minister goes to Washington, as he didn't get any meetings with the US administrations because they don't want to deal with him. The European Union, cancelled an event in Tel Aviv recently because they didn't want Ben Gvir to talk of this. And you have a problem, do you not, that a lot of allies of yours don't want to engage with major players of your country?
Let me now parse back, take apart a lot of the things you said. The high-tech sector is suffering across the world, and there are 80%, 90% decreases in investments in developed countries. Israel is relatively okay, but everybody is suffering. Many things are happening, including AI, which we could talk about because that's the next thing that's coming. But that's one thing. The second thing that you say, there hasn't been any downgrading of Israel's credit rating. Our economy is actually, all the commentaries say that our economy is doing actually very well.
ברגע שהוודאות מתערערת, אזי גם ודאות עשיית העסקים מתערערת. להמשך אי הוודאות ישנם מחירים כלכליים לא מבוטלים.
Israel's economy is very powerful. It's going to remain powerful.